Hello, happy Friday. It's the end of the week, and if you are working in like an actual job, you are going to be so happy right now that it is almost time for the weekend and for a break. And if you are in network marketing, you know that this is about to be the busiest time of the week for you. Usually, I don't know about you guys, but I find weekends were always the best for me to do product appointments and business chats and stuff like that while people are off work over the weekend. So I am going to get right to it and talk about week 5 of my 6 Steps to Awesomeness Badass School, which is Whine, not Whine, and is all about the mindset that you need to adopt and the transformation that needs to happen to go from being a normal person basically to a network marketer and a successful network marketer, and how to basically perceive things with eyes that are going to set you up to attract people and run your business and not become exhausted and all sorts of things. Hi Dawn, how are you? So this one's probably going to be a quick one because the module is pretty self-explanatory, but I thought I'd give you just a little insight into what is to come. So Whine Not Whine really is all about your mindset. And I think it's really interesting because when people start network marketing, I know in my company especially, a lot of people say it's really not about the product, it's more a personal development company. And I used to really freak out when I heard the words personal development. I actually fought it for a really long time. I didn't like the concept of reading or learning stuff or listening to things. I really thought that if it was just business, like why couldn't you just follow simple business, and why did you have to read things and listen to audiobooks and anything other than basic training? So I really fought the concept of mindset development and the shift for a really long time. And I think this is why I built very, very quickly, but then I lost a lot of it just as quickly because I wasn't able to appropriately connect with people, and I didn't know how to communicate from a place of authenticity because I had not, I suppose, been authentic with myself. I had done what was required to with the actual work, but I hadn't done the inside work. And I think it's that inside work that allows you to sustain a level. Hi, beautiful Ashley, how are you? So I really do think that your mindset plays a massive, massive, massive part, not just in network marketing, but in the quality of your entire life. And especially if you want to open other businesses, I think network marketing is probably the easiest out of all industries and businesses to get started in, specifically because there is so much emphasis placed on personal development and so much emphasis placed on learning and so much emphasis placed on growth. So if you have not yet picked up a personal development book, or if you haven't listened to any kind of training about mindset, I suggest that you do whatever your sponsor is telling you. Read whatever your sponsor is telling you to read. I know my first exposure with mindset happened when I was 14, and I think this is actually why I was able to succeed quite quickly in network marketing, because I already had the base concept of you control your mind. And I recently finished listening to Napoleon Hill's audiobook, which was called, Outwitting the Devil. And in Outwitting the Devil, he said, human race has control over absolutely nothing save the power of their mind. So the only thing we can actually control in this world is our mind. It is how we choose to accept information, store information, bring information back out, how we choose to communicate, and how we choose to basically leverage any experience that we have. And this is something really interesting that you can, I think, really play with and test and see sort of how you feel about things and how you handle situations and how you, I suppose, absorb your life and what perspective you want to have on life. And I don't want to get too philosophical on you because this is like a massive rabbit hole, mindset and personal development. But I want to just give you the basics of why it's necessary for network marketing. And the basics of the basics is that we deal with people. And people are attracted to high vibe, energetic, confident people who know something more than they do. Hi Clarissa, how are you, beautiful girl? And Ashley, I'm great as well, and I'm happy that you are also great. So essentially, when you start a network marketing business, you're transitioning from what I call a normal human who lives a normal, average, it can be a very successful life, but one particular type of mindset, which is, go to school, go to university, get a job, work till you're dead, basically. That's normal. Normal is going to work to pay for a car and pay for a home that you use to get to work. You leave the home vacant all day. You pay for food for your children so they can be in childcare and you don't get to spend time with them. You live for the weekend. You save money so you can spend it on a holiday. Then you have to save again. You never really get ahead. You're always having to budget not just your money, but also budgeting your time and budgeting your energy. So that's what normal is. When you step into network marketing, you actually have to accept a different version of normal. And that version is constantly being uncomfortable, constantly learning, constantly battling ego, constantly growing, constantly supporting and cheering for other people, and living a life of perceived abundance and perceived positivity. And even when negative things happen in network marketing, we're actually trained to flip and switch these negative messages and experiences and exposures into something that we can actually build off, leverage off, and learn off. That, I think, is a basis of a successful network marketer, is someone that is quite opportunistic, but in a very real way, instead of being like, rah, 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 everything is great, which I also don't think is a healthy mindset to have, nor is the shiny, fluffy side of things. So there's always going to be shit that happens in your life, always and forevermore. It's how you choose to leverage that and how you choose to work through it that is what's going to inspire a team to be drawn to you and actually to follow you too. So in network marketing, the first thing you need to know is that to lead others, you have to lead yourself first. So that is why personal development is so important, because you can only meet others as deeply as you know yourself. And if you're quite superficial, you might attract a lot of people superficially, but eventually as they start to go through challenges and hurdles, they're not going to be able to look to you because you won't have the experience necessary to correctly lead them and guide them through those experiences, which is a part of business. So my business coach, for example, a lot of what we do is strategy, behind the scenes, emails, automations, website, technicalities. But the other half of what we do with coaching is mindset. It's how I'm feeling, why I'm feeling that, identifying, what's gotten me down. She basically tells me when I need to rest because I have trained myself to be so disciplined that I will work through most things and most challenges. And she has to identify in me when I need an emotional break and when I need an emotional rest and when she needs to step in and really help me through something. And the reason why is because I have, really worked on changing that whine, that bitching, that, non-disciplined, that complaining attitude, and always finding an excuse not to do something, always finding a reason not to talk to somebody, always finding a reason to be sad or negative or upset. I've really moved that and challenged my own brain to always see everything as good. And if you have done Badass School, I know week 5 is a lot of your favorite, and you all end up coming out of it laughing, going, oh my gosh, everything is good. Because I do share a story, which the punchline of it is, this is good. This is good. And every experience, I think you'll find, if you challenge yourself to find something good in it, you really can. And if you look at things with the perception of this is good, instead of, oh shit, she didn't join my business, or she said no, or, I missed the bus, or whatever, there's always a seed of advantage in every single adversity or every single challenge. And I think mastering this whole network marketing mindset thing really is mastering the concept of this is good, and Whine Not Whine, which is all about celebrating your successes. And when you're hit with a challenge, going, okay, this is good. What am I learning from this? What can I take from this? What can I share from this? And a lot of your social media content, by the way, on week 3 comes from this sort of stuff. It comes from really deeply looking at what is happening in your life and where the seeds of opportunity lie, and flipping anything negative for things that are positive. So, I could really go on about this all day, but essentially this is what week 5 is about, is challenging you to think more like a business owner instead of just like a regular human that's living in a normal life, and accepting that challenges will always come as soon as you change your intention. I know a lot of people start network marketing and they go, okay, I want to change my life. And as soon as they make that decision shit hits the fan and their life turns to crap and their husband loses their job, or their boss starts being an asshole, or, financially they start to struggle, or health-wise they start to struggle, something sort of within the first 2 months, I would say, from somebody starting network marketing, something big will happen in their life to challenge them. And most network marketers, if they're not aware of this, will go, oh my God, it's a big distraction. It's a sign that I shouldn't be doing this. I should just go back to being normal and doing what I was doing in my comfort zone. And they stop and they step back and their life doesn't progress. They stop at that one challenge, that one gate, and that's it. That's it for them. They don't go any further. If you're more experienced in network marketing, and if your coach has let you know and your mentor or your upline has prepared you for this, what you should do is actually take that first challenge, go, excellent, I'm on the right track. Clearly, I'm doing something different from what I did yesterday to get a different result and a different lifestyle challenge from what I did yesterday. So this is good. I've shifted my intention correctly, and now it's time for me to work through these challenges. So I firmly believe that all of us in network marketing go through the same challenges. They'll be disguised in different packages, but all of us go through the same stuff, whether it's an upline problem, it's a success line problem, it's a family problem, it's a relationship problem, it's a financial problem, it's a health problem, it's an energy problem. They're all the same types of challenges. Now, in what order they come and in what package they're clothed is always different. But I think when you expect them and every single time a challenge comes goes, great, I've moved onto that path. I'm ready to overcome this challenge. I'm going to work through it as quickly as I can to then get the next challenge, to work through that as quickly as I can to get to the next challenge, knowing that that is what progress is. That is what growth is, and that is what leveling up is. So your business will never outgrow where you are emotionally and mentally. And I think when these challenges hit you, instead of getting really upset and really distracted and going, I can't work my business this month, you need to accept it as a part of your business. So I know a lot of people have these challenges that seem to just not go away. And the reason they're not going away is because they're ignoring the challenge in favor of pushing forward with whatever they're doing, instead of recognizing that challenge as a part of their growth and as a part of what they have to overcome to be able to grow their business. So my advice is always turn your attention to whatever is getting your attention. If it's a family drama, whatever it is, sort it out. Sort it out as quickly as possible without any emotion. Just sort it out, logically, objectively, get it done so you can get back on track to moving forward with your business. So Whine Not Whine week 5 is really about understanding why these challenges happen, recognizing the challenges for what they are, which is opportunities for growth or redirection, and actually understanding that everything is good. This is good. If a girl that you talk to signs up under somebody else, this is good. She was not meant for you. There's somebody else coming, or she was going to be a pain in the ass. Like, there is always, always, always a reason. If you are working with positive intention, everything will always support you. And even if it's the timing, even if your business has not grown for 2 years and you have been working your ass off, there is a reason. Either there is a block that you are not recognizing and you need to work through that challenge, or there is a reason you are not having a massive team right now. Maybe you're about to go through something in your life and that extra team would put incredible pressure on you. Maybe there's other reasons. So Whine Not Whine is really about living in faith and belief and understanding how life works, how you attract challenges to you, how you deal with challenges, and also celebrating yourself. One thing that I see often in network marketers is they lose so much motivation to build and to grow their businesses because they've just been going for so long, and they forget to celebrate how far they've come. And I just had one of my consultants over at my house, actually. She's over here from the US at the moment visiting. It's amazing. I just love having a global team. And I really had to stop her and say, look, have you recognized how far you've come? And she said, I started this business to stop treading water and to be able to move to the US with my husband. And now I've done it. I said, have you shared that with somebody? Have you actually celebrated how far you've come? She goes, no, I haven't actually. Like, I really should stop and appreciate that I've achieved my goal. Absolutely. And sometimes your next goal won't happen until you've stopped to celebrate and really look how far you've come and appreciate what you've achieved through your business already. And so many of us feel like we haven't achieved because we haven't leveled up, or we don't have the car, or we didn't earn that holiday. But what about the internal growth? What about the fact that because of network marketing and the personal growth you've done, your relationship with your husband is the best it's been in 20 years? You know, what about the fact that you actually could afford a trip to Vegas because of network marketing, or that you actually flew on a plane by yourself for the first time because of network marketing, all you've achieved? So Whine Not Whine is about recognizing the things that you have gotten from network marketing, the value you have gotten from your journey, appreciating that, celebrating that, and taking challenges as this is good and getting excited about that, and learning how to support yourself and everybody else in your journey too. So that is what week 5 is all about. Tomorrow I will be covering week 6, which is sexy scheduling, which I know a lot of you love. And you can actually purchase a sexy scheduling module on its own if you want, which is non-network marketing specific, or you can do it in Badass School, which is network marketing specific. So Badass School intake is open. It opened yesterday. I'm so excited. There's already, I think, 10 of you in there, which is crazy. It's great. So we do have a cap on how many people I want to bring into that group at once. So make sure that you are actually getting yourself into the group, putting your payment through. You can do a full payment or a split payment as well. All the information is up there in the link on the katasir.com/6 steps to awesomeness. So make sure once you've actually put your payment through, you follow the steps and you add yourself to the Facebook support group as well. So we are kicking off on the 5th. We have one more week and day to go of this Badass School mini crash course. So hopefully you are enjoying it and taking everything you can from it. And I will see you all in Badass School. So I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! Love ya. Bye.